welcome to a brand new video. Hello, if you've not watched this before, my name is Neil, also known as In My News. Here's going to look along see what today do. Currently getting my UK medical cannabis prescription from the UK government, so can't be a bit of that. Is keeping me a long time. I'm going to give you a little rundown of who I'm talking to. It's actually a Cure Relief Clinic. And it's a £10 monthly subscription. Sort of appraisal with the doctor, which I'm about to do now, so you can find them on all Google searches. A little bit of information for you about what I'm actually doing here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. My name's Shaheen, I'm one of the consultants. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
And is it okay to call you Neil?
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you. With us we've got Martine on the call, who's one of our pharmacists in the team. Is that okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. So thank you for getting in touch with us, Neil. I've had a look through the helpful information that was sent through. I'm sorry to hear about what's been happening. I think pain control has been a big problem for you, and hopefully we'll be able to help. As it's the first time we're meeting, it would be really helpful if you could just give me a brief summary of what's been going on and any current kind of medical appointments or treatments, if that's okay.
Okay, well, I currently do have skin cancer diagnosed about 3 years ago. The doctors failed to see it at the local GP surgeries near me, so it managed to grow on my face to quite a hematoma gauging towards my eye. To that point, I sort of noticed myself that I would have to do something, because by the time it was noticed, the waiting list to get an operation to have it removed was potentially, it was a 1 year and 3 months wait to have it removed, so it was spreading around my face quite rapidly. So I was using sort of cannabis oils from, like homemade remedies and stuff like that, topically on it, and sort of eating doses of cannabis. So I'm very familiar with the medicinal sort of sides of it, but I do think, well, yeah, so that's what I've got to say about
that. Thank you. Sounds like a really difficult time. So, so you had some quite major surgery, is that right?
Yeah, so basically I've had the tumour removed now, but it's basically, I'm left in chronic pain 24 hours a day from the minute I wake to the minute I sleep, and even have bad sleeps, like to even last night I had a dreadful sleep, which I have no reason why. And then I always have temperatures, sickness, and then problems with my eyes, and this is all after the operation. So prior to the operation I was kind of healthy from the face onwards, and then after that I've just been left in immense pain, because they've obviously took so much cartilage away, nerves and just bulk of skin basically. So I don't know if you can see on my eye if I bring it up.
Yes, yeah, gosh, yeah.
So like the extensiveness of how big it was is like, the pain breaches.
Early in 2024, was it? Was that when the surgery was? Or?
Well, it was about 1 year and 4 months ago now, the surgery.
Yeah. Okay.
To be honest, I'm getting panic attacks now just thinking about it. It's like I've gone through various different stages of feelings and emotions with it, because I'm still very ill to this day now. I'm in immense chronic pain from my nose to my face. So most of the time in my life I feel like I'm actually dying. It sounds bad to say, but like doctors at my GP local surgery, they're quite baffled by me, because they do regular temperature checks with me, and it always pulls out alright, but I know the old fashioned way, when you put your hand on your head, that I'm not well, to be fair.
Is there anything else in your medical history or current problems that you think is useful to know about?
Other than, I've got like back pain, chronic back pain, to the point where, like, at one point in my life, the police sort of they like tasered me in the back, like a very long time ago, and then like through having other things that have happened to me, like having a hard life working, my back honestly like seizes with its nerves, and then I end up, because it's impossible to walk. And I can recover from that, but the recovery is like, you know, a minimum of like 5 days of, like, you know, taking hard tablets, you know, literally doing nothing, and even that just makes it worse in itself. The fact is that I have, for a 39-year-old man, I have, you know, very bad back problems. So, you know.
Gosh, well, you've obviously through a lot.
In terms of medicine, go on, sorry.
Well, so tell me about your kind of experience of cannabis. It seems that you've been using it on and off for several years. Is that right?
Yeah.
And are you using cannabis at the moment?
Yeah, I'm definitely using cannabis already. The cannabis, yeah.
What is it that you're using? How are you taking it? And do you know what it is?
From either like eating it, if it's oil based, or, you know, just smoking it generally, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, I do have a vaporizer already, a volcano vaporizer, but I rarely use it, to be fair.
Thank you. What was it that prompted you to contact us? What were you hoping that we can do, Neil?
Well, just hopefully help with my pain and my anxiety, stress, just everything involved with having this operation, and then my back pain between the two of them, you know, it drives me nuts. So I'm hoping that you can give me some special cannabis that's going to alleviate a lot of stress, anxiety, pressure, you know, and I'm not really sure. You let me know, what do you think?
Hoping that you'll be able to stop all of the cannabis you're currently taking and switch to a medical plan? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, okay. Well, it sounds like despite some of the medicines that you've tried,
like I'm taking antitryptamine at the minute.
Yeah.
Like I actually just went back to the doctors and they advised me to try it again because I've been back with pain so many times. But the first time I tried it, they really had bad side effects in my body, so I've come off them. But then I've gone back on them for 4 days now. And the side effects off the antitryptamine were just like they're very sleepy tablets, and you know, like.
Yeah, and with the cannabis that you've been taking over the years, have you ever had any kind of problems with it, either sort of side effects or any trouble?
No.
Okay.
No, I've been travelling to Jamaica and getting some of the best outdoor cannabis for over 20 years, so in terms of, like, you know, old strains, you know, I've pinpointed some of them many years ago. I know they've changed now, but...
I think from our perspective, Neil, we'd like you to think about switching from that to a medical cannabis treatment plan instead, which would be safer, probably more effective, and also be completely legal and will come with all of the medical and pharmacy supervision that you need for these types of medications.
Yeah.
We've got a few different options to consider in terms of what we can prescribe and how you might take the medicine. And the main things to think about are oils, which are taken by mouth under the tongue, or the dried flower, which we can prescribe to be used in a vaporizer device so that you can vape it. There are pros and cons of each of those, which I can go through. Sometimes people have a strong preference either for the oils or the dried flower. Is that something that you thought about?
Well, as long as I can get the maximum amount of flour that I'm allowed, and oil, then I'm happy to try both out, because really, you know, I want, flour is the main thing that I would, if I'm being honest. One, you know, the oil would be more just like to eat and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think we can be quite flexible, but I think it makes sense to start with one and then review.
Yeah.
So, based on what you said, I think I'd be happy over the next few days for us to put together a recommended treatment plan for medical cannabis using the flower, which you would then need to take with a vaporizer device. It's important to emphasize that you shouldn't mix it with anything else like tobacco, and also we can only prescribe it to be vaped, not to be smoked.
I did mention before, I have got a volcano vaporizer.
Yes, you did, yeah.
With the right stuff, I'm you know, looking to convert, because obviously I have a dependency to nicotine, so I'll be hoping to wean off.
So you don't need to do anything or decide anything right now. What we'll do is put together the recommended treatment plan, and then we'll email that to you next week. You'll have a look at that, and if you decide to go ahead with that, we would then write the prescription and send that to the pharmacy that we use. They would then arrange for the medications to be delivered to you after that, and then you get started. Build the doses up based on some instructions we'll give you, and then our team would want to review all of that with you after about a month to make sure it's all going well.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you have any questions at the moment on any of that?
No, I don't really have any questions to say. Obviously, okay. I drive a car. Like, how does it change the status of driving a car?
So it's. Do you drive? Is that for work or is that for pleasure?
Yeah, just for pleasure. Just for pleasure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, taking cannabis does not affect your being able to drive from a legal perspective. What's really important is that you assess your own fitness to drive each time you get behind the wheel.
Okay.
So it makes sense not to drive when you start a new medicine or when you're adjusting the dose.
Yeah.
If you were involved in a traffic incident, the police have the right to do a blood test, and that would show that you had cannabis in your system. What the police would want to assess with you is, are you fit to drive at that point or not? And if they don't think you're fit to drive, then you're liable to prosecution. But if you're taking medical cannabis under the care of a specialist clinic at the right doses, and there's no impairment of your ability to drive, then that's okay. There's more information on that on the website, and we'll send some through to you as well.
Alright, and then another question is, does like the police and everybody know, are they aware about what's going on?
What do you mean? Do you mean
in terms of the police been informed that there's medical cannabis available now? There's people obviously vaping medical cannabis.
Yes. The police are aware. That doesn't mean every single police officer is
just
aware.
because I've personally spoken to a few friends have followed the same syllabus for say of getting the medical plan like I'm receiving today. So obviously people have come within complications. That's all I'm checking. I'm just checking that we've moved on now, and obviously, you know, we're in a time where as long as we've got medical prescribed cannabis, we're okay.
Taking it in the correct way and it's not affecting your ability to drive. So there is a leaflet which you can look at as well, and we'll get a copy sent to you. Essentially it comes down to your responsibility, Neil, on that one. So we'll put this plan together, and you can expect to hear more from us in the next week. Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, well, it's nice to see you. You'll hear more from us in the coming days, okay, Neil?
Yeah, when will do you think I'll receive some flour?
It depends when we hear back from you, but I think within the month, definitely. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks we can get it all sorted.
Just because I've noticed that you're only charging me £10 a month already.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I've noticed that the fee is already being taken from my account, you know, the £10 a month, so I'm just eager.
Yeah, the team will go through the time with you next week, and we'll turn it around as quickly as we can. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah,
Take care.
you too. Thanks. Bye bye. Shall I press stop? Right, that was it. A bit of a difficult video to watch, but remember, like and subscribe, and if you've not already followed the links, I'll put it in the description down below on Cure Relief and where to get your medical cannabis, and you can sort of have an appointment with a doctor just like that, and describe, you know, what sort of medication you need. So that's UK cannabis sort of prescribed to me. I'm just waiting for the flower now, so big up yourselves, Cure Relief, and see you next video.